Nigerian pastor Jerry Eze faces backlash after Edo Governor Monday Okpebholor testifies in his church. And now to the news info. Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okpebholor attributed his election victory to divine intervention during a testimony at Pastor Jerry Eze's church. The announcement stirred mixed reactions online, with some praising his faith and others criticizing the church for alleged political endorsement. Well, I wouldn't know if Okpebholor has been attending NSCPD before. If he is an avid member of NSCPD, then he can go and do testimony because that is his church. But if it is just because it's just a one-time thing, he just went there to go and show himself, or probably he collected permission from Pastor Jerry Eze to come and conduct testimony, then that's a very wrong thing to do. And pastors should stop allowing all these politicians to come and start using the podium to tell lies and mock God, because obviously it is not God that gave him the winning of election in Edo State. He obviously rigged the election. So why are you coming to testify? It's not as if nobody is telling you to come and testify. If that was your main church before all of this, you can come and testify, because there is nothing God cannot do, even though we know clearly that you rigged the election. But if it's just that they now gave you mic because probably you just came to the church, or you know that the church is a very popular church, you now came to testify that, it was God that helped you to win the election. Well, I don't know. Edo State Governor Senator Monday Okpebholor described his gubernatorial election victory as God ordained during testimony at Pastor Jerry Eze's new season prophetic prayers and declarations NSCPD church service. The announcement, broadcast live, has ignited mixed reactions across social media. Governor Okpebholor attributed his electoral success to divine intervention. Divine intervention by God is definitely not God. It's divine intervention by your godfathers, Mr. Wiki and Oshomole. It's definitely not God. God will not tell you to do something bad to get to a place of position. God will not tell you to lie, to steal, or to do corrupt practices, to rig election, just so because you want to win, and you're not attributing it to God. No, attribute it to the people that helped you. Referencing 1 Corinthians 1 verse 27, which states that God uses foolish things to confound the wise. While some viewers praised his faith and celebrated the testimony, others criticized the governor and the church for allegedly endorsing a controversial election outcome. Exactly, it's a very controversial election outcome, and everybody knows that he didn't win fair and square. APC plus rigging 5 and 6. Prominent social media commentator Ose Anene condemned the event, accusing the church of mocking God. Exactly, that is what it looks like. Because God did not tell you to rig election, and we also everything that happened in Edo State. And so probably they should just have read his testimony and not giving him microphone to come to the podium. But we know it's a house of God. They give people microphone. If they say they want to do testimony, they allow them to come and testify. But is he a member of NSCPD, or he just came there because it's a popular church? I don't know. We can't really blame Pastor Jerry, because I don't know. If they don't give him mic now to come and testify, they will say, okay, they are disrupting some people from testifying to the goodness of God. Because I don't know, it's very dicey, very, very dicey. He said the church is mocking God by validating a rigged election. There was a time when mighty men of God would speak truth to power, and Anene wrote, questioning the church's role in political landscape. Meanwhile, other users took more light-hearted or satirical stances. Tweets ranged from questioning the authenticity of the testimony to calling out the bloodlines between politics and religion in Nigeria. Defenders of Pastor Jerry Eze argued that the live nature of the service made it impossible to censor testimonies. Exactly. While critics insisted the church should vet such public displays. Probably next time they will try to vet, but as it is now, I don't know, Sha. So actually, you can't condemn the church, because we might have just come there and he says, oh, I have a testimony to give, and probably he didn't tell them the kind of testimony he wants to give, and they would have said, oh, please, you can't give that kind of testimony, we can't allow you to do that. It's kind of dicey, it's kind of hard, I don't know, Sha. Pastor Christopher Ehidiame says, Edo State Governor never won that election, we know, and from the same LGA with him, our village share boundary, But the most painful thing is former Governor Adams Oshiomhole, that court installed as governor then, is now the chief in command of election rigor in Edo State. Before you support this testimony, are you from Edo State? Did you vote? God Almighty must certainly judge all their wickedness. It happened in Imo State, in presidency. Now, Edo State, their days are numbered. Their days are really numbered because you know that definitely, they rigged the election. And most of the time, some people do bad things and then they say, oh, when they ask them, oh, how did you do it? They say, it's God. Some people will go and do money ritual and they say, oh, how did you do it? It's God. So it's always like that. It's just that God is a very merciful God. And we should not be the one to judge on his behalf and say, oh, what Pastor Jerry Eze did was bad, or why did they give him the mic to come and testify in church and all of that. I just really would find the problem with it when he's not really a member of the church. You're not going there to come and testify because probably you get the audience, you get a live broadcast. Some people are like that. They just want people to hear. They just want to keep mocking and mocking. And probably he wants to be showing his enemies that yes, so I won the election and testify that it was God that helped you. When you know deep down in your heart that it was not God. It was you. It was man. It was self-help. Man-made help. It was men that helped you to win the election and not God. Bolanle George says, you guys always forget that be you saints or bigger, it is only God who installs rulers for his purpose, sometimes to teach his people some hard lessons and otherwise. No matter how wise you think you are, you cannot install a leader of your choice without God's consent. Don't forget that the leaders we get are a reflection of our society. True. Sometimes you look at Nigerians, the way we talk, the way we do things, I'll be like, we truly deserve our leaders. We truly deserve them. They're supposed to come and teach us a lesson. The way some Nigerians behave, the way some Nigerians react to things. Sometimes we truly deserve our leaders. We are a reflection of our society. Nigerians are generally corrupt. Yes, so generally, including you, it's not me, including you, the corruption has eaten deep down, whereby people that are selling petty things, they are not truthful with little things. If you cannot be truthful with little things, how can you be truthful in bigger things? That is why they get to the places of position and they misbehave. Because it has started from when you cannot be faithful in something little. You are selling markets, you are reducing the measurement of your cup. You are adding money to your product ×2 because you want to make profit. So that corruption has really eaten deep into our country, and to take the grace of God to really curb it, to really stop corruption in our society. It's not only our leaders, it's everybody, truly, and it's only God that will help us. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.